Mathematics paper 5, 9709, variant 51, June 2020. Question number 1. The score when two fair six-sided dice are thrown is the sum of the two numbers on the upper faces. Show that the probability of score 4 is 1 over 12. Now, for this answer, pair six-sided dice, sum of the two numbers upper faces, show that the probability the score 4. Probability that the score is 4. So there are different options. So you find the probability of 1 and 3, because if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 1 and 3, the sum of 1 and 3 is 4. Or the other option, if 1, 3, so it's possible that 3 on the first and 1 on the other dice, or 2, 2. So as it is fair six-sided dice, the probability of any score is 1 over 6. So 1 and 3 means 1 over 6 multiplied by 1 over 6, or probability of 3, 1 over 6 multiplied by 1 over 6, or means plus probability of 2 is again 1 over 6, 1 over 6. So it is 1 over 36 plus 1 over 36 plus 1 over 36 means 3 into 1 over 36. So the probability that the score is equal to 4 is equals to 1 over 12. The first answer. Second part. The two dice are thrown repeatedly until a score of 4 is obtained. So until, this is important term, important word, until a score of 4 is obtained, the number of throws taken is noted by the random variable x. Find the mean of x. So this is a question of geometric distribution. So this x, the random variable, as a geometric distribution, because the fixed number of trials are not there. So repeatedly. So with probability of success. So what is the success? The success is that the two dice, when we throw, we get a score of 4. Score of 4 means this pattern. So the score of 4, the probability is 1 over 12. So write 1 over 12 here. So P is equals to 1 over 12, and Q is equals to 1 over 11 over 12, which is simply 1 minus 1 over 12, so equals to 11 over 12. So for the geometric distribution, the mean is expected value. So the expected value of x is equals to 1 over p is the formula. So expected value of x is equals to 1 over 12. So the expected value or the mean is equals to 12. Simple. The answer, simple calculation. So one thing is clear, that this is a question of geometric distribution. The probability that a score of 4 is first obtained on the 6th throw. Again, the question is of geometric distribution with p as 1 over 12. So if p is equals to 1 over 12, we know q is 11 over 12. So here I can write the probability that a score of 4 is first obtained on the 6th throw. So probability that the success is on the success. What is the success? The sum is 4. The two dice when you roll them simultaneously. So we have probability 6 is equals to, probability of x equals to 6, Q5P. So Q5 means 11 over 12 raised to the power 5, and P is 1 over 12. And yes, we need the answer correct to three significant figures. When you simplify, you can verify 0.0539 is the answer, that the first success is on the sixth throw. Next, find the probability that x is less than. Again, one thing is clear, that this question is of geometric distribution, because here we have the common statement for the rest of the parts for B, C, and D. And from here, we decided this as the geometric distribution because of this point to this word until. So this is a geometric distribution because a fixed number of trials are not given. So again, geometric distribution with 1 over 12, the 4 on the 2. So this is actually coming from the first part. When the two fair dice are thrown, the probability that the score is 4 is 1 over 12. So here again, P is equals to 1 over 12. Q is equals to 11 over 12. So probability of x less than 8. So I can give the formulas for the geometric distribution. If we have a geometric distribution with P the probability of success and Q the failure, so probability of x is equals to R is equals to Q R minus 1 P. Probability of x greater than R is equals to simply Q to, these are the formulas for the geometric distribution. And probability of x less than or equals to R is equal to 1 minus Q raised to power R. These are the formulas for the geometric distribution. So we have the last formula is less than or equals to R, but here we have just less than. So what you can do, you can write it as we have just less than 8. This is same as if you write x less than or equals to 7, because less than 8 means the largest number is 7. So less than 8 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can also write it as less than or equals to 7. And in this way, this last formula is applicable. This last formula is 1 minus Q raised to the power R. So R is clearly 7. So 1 minus Q, which is 11 over 12, raised to the power 7, because R and R here. So when you simplify, again, the answer we write to three significant figures, 1.456. This answer is correct to three significant figures. Probability of x less than 8 is here.